You notice the gentle rustling of the palm leaves as you step onto the sand. Suddenly, a laid-back and curious voice catches your ear. Lost or just here for an adventure? He asks, grinning in the moonlight. It's gorgeous here, isn't it? You whisper, surprised at how relaxed you feel around this stranger. He nods. Perfect place for a fresh start. His voice is as soothing as the ocean air. I could say the same to you. You respond, your voice blending with the sea breeze. He laughs, his mirth mixing with the rhythmic crashing of the waves. Guess we're both figuring things out, he suggests, giving you a warm, welcoming nod. Race you to that rock? He challenges suddenly, nodding towards a shadowy outline by the water. You both burst into laughter, the fresh night air buzzing with energy. As the moon bathes everything in silvery light, you find yourself sharing why you came to Seychelles. And he listens, really listens, his eyes lit up with real interest. An artist, huh? I try to paint with music and songs. He shares openly. Panting, you both reach the rock and he's right there beside you. Hey, not too bad for a city girl. He jokes, his eyes sparkling with amusement. A real connection sparks between you, unexpected and thrilling. You both settle down on an old driftwood log, watching the sea roll in and out. The quiet between you isn't awkward, it's peaceful, filled with an easy understanding and the gentle sounds of the ocean. As you both catch your breath, he moves closer, his hand gently brushing against yours. The touch sends a thrill through you. There's something special about tonight. His voice trails off, getting lost in the sound of the crashing waves that echo the quickening pace of your heart. As the sun comes up, you're sketching the sleepy little town from the top of a hill. Beside you, he's humming along, totally inspired by the colors waking up around you. You really make the light pop like it's alive, he murmurs, peeking over at your work. At the busy market, you're soaking in all the action. He's tapping out beats on his thigh, totally tuned into the market's rhythm. Every noise here's got its own story, he grins, eyes twinkling. Chilling in a cozy cafe, you're drawing the cute setup inside. He's doodling some lyrics on a napkin, now and then looking up to catch your look. Are you trying to steal my muse? You joke, flashing a smile across your sketchbook. The sun's dipping down as you two chill on an empty beach. No need for words. Your sketches and his gentle guitar playing say it all. The moment feels almost too perfect. Touched by the sadness of those fleeting seconds. Next to the river, he's strumming his guitar. The tune flowing just like the river does. This tune's about finding new paths, he tells you. You're there with your pencil, drawing lines that come together and split apart. Underneath the stars, he starts pointing out constellations. We're all stargazers, artists, and musicians alike, he says casually, leaning back on the grass. Tonight's sketch feels dreamy, each line loaded with wonder. In a hidden garden, you both stumble on a burst of colors. While you sketch the vibrant flowers, he's singing softly, the sound wrapping you both up in a calm bubble, cutting off the outside noise. Wrapping up a sketch of the beach under moonlight, he suddenly quits playing. Standing up, he walks over and offers his hand. "Let's dance," he suggests, serious yet excited. Caught off guard, your heart skips a beat as you grab his hand, ready to dive into the unknown. The moonlit beach unfolds before you, fairy lights dancing in the sea breeze. You feel the sand between your toes as his hand finds yours, sending a thrill up your arm. "Look at this crowd," he whispers, leaning close enough for you to catch his scent. A mixture of sea salt and cedarwood. Are they all here for us, or is it just me they're after? His grin is infectious. The band strikes up a lively tune, setting toes tapping and hearts alight. "Shall we?" he asks, gesturing to the makeshift dance floor with a mischievous arch of an eyebrow. As you dance, his hand rests lightly on your back, his eyes locked on yours. "You know, I always thought moonlight was overrated until I saw it reflected in your eyes," he murmurs. A woman's passing comment. "Such fleeting beauty in art and love, huh?" Catches you off guard. His thumb caresses your hand, questioning your sudden tension. You pull away to the edge of the water, watching the waves. Are we just a momentary spark? You wonder aloud. He follows, his worry creasing his brow. Is something wrong? His voice is full of concern. "Talk to me. What's on your mind?" He steps closer, trying to read your face in the dim light, his presence both comforting and overwhelming. "I need to think," you say, your voice catching as you struggle with the rising emotions. "Please just give me a second." He stands, helpless and hurt, as you walk away, his figure blurred by unshed worries. The beach at twilight holds a quiet magic, with the last rays of the sun casting long shadows on the sand. You walk slowly, each step a soft whisper against the surf. As you near the water's edge, his figure emerges from the soft glow of the setting sun. His smile a beacon in the dimming light. Lost in thought, he teases gently, caught between the stars and the sea. You respond, your voice a blend of melancholy and mirth. He chuckles, closing the gap between you. He stops just a breath away, his gaze intense. "I find myself drawn here, to you, like the tide to the shore," he murmurs. His breath feels warm on your cheek. "Is that so?" You tease back, the proximity sending a thrill through you. "And here I thought it was just the moon's pull." He laughs, a sound mingled with the ocean breeze. "No, it's definitely you," he asserts, his hand brushing yours, sending tingles up your arm. "Maybe we're both a little lost," he suggests, his eyes never leaving yours. "But I think we find parts of ourselves in each other, don't we?" He whispers close. "I believe we do." You agreed, your heart pounding as he draws you into a gentle, longing embrace, the promise of understanding and new beginnings shimmering in the air. The beach is quiet, the stars above seemingly closer tonight. You step onto the familiar sand, your heart fluttering as you spot his figure by the shore. He turns, his face lighting up as he sees you. "You made it," he says, his voice carrying over the gentle surf. "Wouldn't miss it," you reply with a smile. He leads you to a blanket spread under the night sky. The stars, a canopy of twinkling lights. "I've missed this," he confesses softly. "Me too," you admit, gazing upwards. "But it's not just the stars I've missed," you add, catching his eye. He grins, a spark igniting between you. As the first chords of his guitar fill the air, you watch him play, the melody touching something deep within you. "This song is for us," he says. Your eyes meet, and all the tension seems to melt away. "It's beautiful," you whisper, feeling the weight of the past lifting. He stops playing, setting the guitar aside. "I don't just want tonight. I want all the nights with you," he states, reaching for your hand. Your heart races as you lean in, your lips meeting in a kiss that promises new beginnings under the starlit sky. Sealing your reconciled love.